This may be a standard one-bedroom apartment, but to 78-year-old Judith Cassavant O'Connor, it's pretty much a palace.
This is the bedroom.
Not too long ago, this was her home, her compact car where she kept all her belongings in the back seat. How did you work this? What did you do?
Right here.
You just would sit here? What about in the back?
No, I had that full of clothes.
Showering at a health club and subsisting on Social Security checks, Judith says she spent her days watching the world pass her by.
I was on the outside looking in.
And how did that feel?
Strange sometimes. Like I would see mothers and fathers with their children, and I would long for that.
But one day, housing resource specialist Henry Mercy came across Judith and reached out to her.
The team and I saw her living in a car, and then we approached her and talked to her.
Judith told Henry she'd been living in her sister's home, but when her sister died without enough money to rent an apartment and nobody willing to take her in, Judith was out on the streets.
And I had to move around in my car.
So Henry worked his contacts, got Judith into a shelter, and started the long process of applying for permanent subsidized housing. Since there are so many people applying for help and nowhere near enough units to go around, it took a while to find a spot for her.
I just had to be patient and wait till things worked out.
Eventually, it did work out, and Judith got her apartment. She's now paying nearly a third of her income for rent on this one-bedroom unit and getting ready to apply for part-time jobs to help keep her afloat long-term.
I want to do remote work and take care of myself.
Not every person experiencing homelessness will find a nice, affordable apartment like this one. Experts say the demand for subsidized housing far exceeds the supply, especially in an area as pricey as South Florida. But for Judith, the future looks bright, and she says she is not taking it for granted. This is Cheryl Kahn reporting for WPB TV.